Good morning, everyone. I have had a very busy morning. I just finished uploading a haul to YouTube. Actually, I'm just waiting for it to upload. And then I'm now placing an order on Farfetch. You guys know how much I love Farfetch. I literally love shopping on Farfetch. It just makes my life so much easier. I don't know if I ever told you guys a story of I was shopping at Balenciaga, and this is when I was looking at my Balenciaga sweater. I was just chatting with a lady because I had it like in my cart, in my wish list on Farfetch, and I was like, oh well, if they don't have it here, like I can buy it on Farfetch. And she pretty much was like, oh, like how is Farfetch, like is it good, like shopping there? Like I've heard about it, but I've never shopped. A lot of my clients shop there. And I went off. I was like, it's so great. Like you can get things that are not available here. Like shipping is quick, like shipping is free, taxes and duties are included. And it's funny because her response is like, man, like sounds like you work for them. And I was like, well, no, I mean, I have worked with them. I didn't say this, but I was like, in my head I was like, well, I have worked with them, but not for them. And I don't know, I found that was really funny because I just, it comes out so naturally when you like love a brand, and in this case like an online retailer. And yeah, it's funny. Anyways, I'm placing an order. I'm getting some really nice pieces from, I'm not going to show you because I'm going to show them in a haul. Yeah, I'm very excited. So I'm just making sure that everything is right, sizes are good. Awesome. This looks fantastic. The other thing I love about Farfetch is that it always shows you like where your pieces are coming from. So in this case, I've got one coming from the Netherlands. I've got another one coming from Hong Kong, Italy. I think that's so cool to see where your things are coming from. So yeah. Woohoo, order complete. So excited. Okay. So that is done. Now I'm gonna put this away. Oh no, I can't put this away because it needs to load. So I'm just gonna set this off to the side. I also got a new camera. I'm so excited. Now this is the same camera that I actually have, and I am actually gonna open it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna start using it today. Although, sorry, I just got an email. I'm the least techie person in the world. Oh, okay. I am like the least techie person in the world, and so I get so many questions like, oh, like how did you learn to use like cameras and stuff? It's like barely. I barely did. I can't tell you how many mistakes I've made with technology. Like for my job being like on social media and with technology, I'm the worst. Like just totally technologically inept. So I got a new camera, but I don't know any of my settings on the one that I'm filming with, so I'm gonna have to like go through it and compare to see what like the settings are, because the first time I filmed with this camera, I like the megapixels, not the megapixel, what do you call it, the like quality of it was super low because I hadn't set it to like 1080p 1080. Oh my god, can you tell I literally don't know anything? So anyways, I need to figure that out, but I'm opening it up and just getting everything here. I'm also glad I got a new charger. But the reason I decided to go with the Canon G7X II is honestly, it's a great camera. When it comes to vlogging, it's very small, it's very compact. I had ordered the Sony ZV-1. I really wanted to try another camera because with my Canon, I was really struggling. The focusing was really bad, and the like brightness was going all crazy, so it'd go really dark and then really bright, and then it just wouldn't stay still. And so I was like, okay, well, let me try a new camera. The Sony one was supposed to have great color, great focus, again, very compact, and I knew that it was made out of plastic, so the casing wasn't like metal like the Canon. So I was like, you know what, let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? As soon as I received it and I opened it up, it literally just felt like a toy. Like it was plastic, and also the screen came out to the side as opposed to on top. And I get lots of questions as to like, why are you staring at yourself? Well, the reason is I wouldn't want to talk for 20 minutes and then go to edit it and realize that the footage is blurry and not usable. So every so often I check to see that things are in focus and not looking bad, because it's sometimes hours of filming, and I would hate for it to have to all be refilmed because I didn't check if it was in focus or not. So anyways, I ended up returning the Sony, and I just got myself another G7X Mark II. It's honestly fantastic. It's nice and compact. Is it probably perfect? No, it's not perfect, but it's really, really great at what I use it for. So I got another one. It's about time. I think it's been almost 2 years now since I've had this camera, and it has been through the ringer. I compared them side by side yesterday because I just took this out of the box yesterday to check it out, and then I put it back, but it looks so clean and snazzy beside my old one. So like I said, this is nice because it's got the flip up screen so you can see yourself. It doesn't flip off to the side. And yeah, it's just great. It's nice and compact. It is a little bit heavy, but it fits in most of my handbags, which is what I want it for. So I'm just gonna put this stuff. Anyways, let's do skincare because the sun is shining in here and I have no SPF on yet. I don't want to switch cameras yet because I don't know how to do the setup anyways, so we'll skip that. I am going to start off with my Tula skincare toner. I really like this one, but I just need to get a cotton round for that, so I'll be right back. I have also been, I'm drinking a coffee right now, but I have been having a bit of a fallout with coffee, and please let me know if this has happened to any of you. But there's been so many mornings recently where I will get up, make my coffee, and once I make it, I just don't feel like it anymore. And anytime I go out, I'm just craving a matcha as opposed to a coffee, and it's so strange because, well, you guys know how much I love my coffee, but recently, I don't know what's been up with me. I've just been not loving coffee as much as I used to. And I've been drinking a lot of matcha from Starbucks and some of my favorite coffee shops in the city, and I figured, you know what, that's a lot of money being spent at coffee shops, and I mean, I usually don't have a problem with that, but I wanted to get you guys' advice. If you have any matchas that you would recommend, please comment them below. I want to start making it at home, but I literally have no idea where to start. I mean, I guess I could start with Google. That's probably a good place to start, but I really value you guys' opinions, so if you have any recommendations for matcha, I know I have to use ceremonial matcha. That one is best for coffees and lattes and stuff. I know that, but that's literally all I know. So anyways, after my toner, I'm gonna go in with my Drunk Elephant eye cream. This one is fantastic. It's nice and hydrating. Next up, we have vitamin C. I finally got back into using vitamin C. I was off of it for a while, but I'm using this Drunk Elephant one. This is the coolest product that I have ever tried. So as most of you may know, vitamin C is stable for about 6 months or so, and obviously that is impacted by sunlight and air. So anytime air gets into your product, it's gonna speed up that process. Well, this product here actually came, I opened it up and it was half the container and then another little bottle, and I was like, what? And then this container had powder in it. So essentially, the way that Drunk Elephant designed this was in order to create a vitamin C that was going to be stable for as long as possible, meaning you as a consumer is going to be able to use it for as long as possible with it still working, was to have you mix it when you get the product. It also goes in an airtight sealed container, so I know my La Roche-Posay was a dropper, which means again oxygen is getting into your vitamin C anytime you open it up and use a dropper and then put it back in, but this creates an airtight sealed packaging. Anyways, that essentially allows you to use your vitamin C for the full 6 months because you're mixing it right away. So I'm sorry that was a long rant, but I thought that was brilliant. So anyways, I'm gonna use my vitamin C this morning. My only complaint with this product is that it smells honestly not great. And the reason it doesn't smell great is because she has taken out fragrance out of all her products because, like most people know, fragrance is not good for you. It can actually aggravate your skin. It can make your skin red and sensitive. It's not something that should be in skincare products, and I think more and more brands are catching up to that thought. That's why when I had eczema, I never used any sort of scented products on my body. I actually still don't. The only one that I can sort of get away with is my Aesop lotion. That one I actually have started using on my body, but I'm still loving like Eucerin, and Necessaire is another great brand. Those two brands I use on the daily. They're unscented, they're really moisturizing, because you shouldn't be putting a lot of fragrance on your skin. So that is why if you try Drunk Elephant products, they will not have any fragrance to any of their products, this one included. It really doesn't smell wonderful, but hey, it works. It's doing what it needs to do for your skin. So now I'm going to use my Nars Skin Light Reflecting Moisturizer. I think I mentioned this in another vlog, but I have really been loving this moisturizer. It's really hydrating while still feeling really light on my skin. I really like it. I didn't even know Nars had like skincare, to be honest. Their eye cream is also great. Now, SPF. You guys know I still love my La Roche-Posay and Thelios, but another sunscreen that I would highly recommend is the Super Goop Play Everyday Lotion. Now I know Super Goop has so many like different types. They have a glowy one, they have a clear one, they even have a mineral, but honestly my favorite one is still this Play Everyday Lotion. SPF 50, I think some of their other ones are like SPF 30. I think one of the presumptions is that anything above like 30 or 40 makes no difference, but the problem is a lot of us don't actually apply the correct amount, and so if we're not applying the correct amount of our 30 SPF, then we're probably only getting about 15 or 20. So I like to not gamble and use 50, so if one day I'm in a rush and I don't apply enough, then I will still be getting 30 or 40 SPF. So that's my two favorite sunscreens. I absolutely been loving them. This one is a little bit thicker, it still has a little bit of a sunscreen smell. This one's a little bit lighter. This one's a little bit glowier, so this one dries down a little bit nicer, but I love both. I really do. I actually have a backup one already waiting for me, but today I think I'm actually gonna use my La Roche-Posay. I was gonna use my Super Goop, but I figured I haven't used this one in a minute, so I'll use this one today. And I am generous with my sunscreen. I mean, gotta get that protection in there. A while back, we went out for drinks with some friends, and we ended up outside the bar talking to this girl. I still to this day don't know. I don't know how we met her, or I don't know, whatever. She was just some random person. Super nice. And I swear she was my age. Like, I'm in my early 20s, and I thought she was my age. And so we got chatting with her, and she's like, somehow we got on the topic of age. She's like, oh, like, how old are you guys? And we're like, oh, like, we're in our early 20s, whatever. She's like, no way. She's like, man, I feel old. Like, I'm in my 30s. And I mean, obviously that's still very young, but my immediate reaction, my friend's reaction was, what is your skincare? Because not only does she look youthful, but her skin looked youthful, right? And she goes, SPF. And then I turned to my friend and I was like, see, it's SPF. So if you get one thing out of this video, wear your SPF every single day, no matter what. It's life or death, okay? Wear your SPF. I hope that when I'm like 40, I can say that like I made a good decision wearing SPF every single day. The other thing I have to start doing is wearing SPF on my hands when I go and get my nails done, because obviously that's UV light that is hitting my hands, and I keep forgetting to do it, but I'm gonna start doing it every single time. Okay, moving on from skincare to makeup. I actually got sent a new bronzer from Nars yesterday. So also I got another one of these little clear bags from them. I still use mine every single time I travel. It's fantastic. And when I go to New York, I'm actually gonna take this new one with me. My old one is looking a little gross. I don't even know if you can buy these, but these are some of the best like clear bags you can get. I don't know. I'll try and track it down for you guys if I can. But essentially I got sent the Laguna Bronzing Cream. Now we all know I love bronzers. I am a bronzer lover. So it says bronzer just got better with the addition of Laguna Bronzing Cream to the iconic bronzer lineup. The definitely creamy formula is available in 5 permanent sun-kissed shades, including the original award-winning hue. So it looks like they actually have a great shade range there. This one looks, these two look really dark there, which is fantastic, and then just a regular one here, which is fantastic. I don't know which one they sent me. I got sent number 2. So they sent me the original shade. Okay, fantastic. I probably honestly would have liked the number 4, medium deep. And then they also sent me a brush, which I'm very excited to check out. So it says, the benefits, easy to blend, features range of warm tones to create a variety of dimensional looks. So, okay, great. I'm gonna try this today because I love a good bronzer. Oh, it looks like my video just went up. 1 second. This is my life, just like flopping back and forth between stuff. But let me just quickly upload this video. It was just uploading to my hard drive. Now it's gonna go onto YouTube, so I need to do that super quickly. I've been finding some fantastic products recently that I have to show you guys because I think you're gonna love them. That's why I wanted to do my makeup with you guys today, because I feel like it's been a while since I've done my makeup with you all. And yeah, so, okay. We're good. We're uploading to YouTube. I need like a little table in here because my desk vanity here gets very full. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with, so I'm gonna show you a product. I'm not gonna use it today, but this has been a new discovery for me. This has been the Glowy Super Gel. This is a fantastic dupe for the Valentino V lighter. It is so beautiful. So this can be used as a base, it can be used as a highlighter. It looks so beautiful. I find it has a little bit more of a tint than the Valentino one. So I actually, when I think it was like 2 weekends ago, I was sitting by the pool, so I just put this on my face with a little bit of SPF and a little bit of concealer, and my face was glowing. So if you're looking for a very like easy makeup base where you're just kind of adding this, a little bit of bronzer, mascara, concealer, and you're set to walk out the door, this is your product. Obviously the By Terry CC serum is phenomenal. I love By Terry, but it's so scented. It's really, really scented. Like if they were just to release this product without any fragrance, I would absolutely love it. I swear that this product like makes my skin very like sensitive, and it kind of makes it break out a little bit because it just is very scented, and I don't know if my skin loves that, to be honest, but I don't know, maybe one day By Terry will release an unscented version of this. That would be phenomenal. But yeah, that's a new product that I've been loving. But today I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. This I feel like has gotten so many mixed reviews. People say that it makes their pores look really large, and I've never ever had that. In fact, I think the only time I ever had that was the first time I tried this. I put it on my hand and I applied it just with my fingers. It made my skin look terrible. Anyways, have never applied it that way since. But so now I apply it with a beauty blender, and I'm gonna go get mine wet so I can show you how I put it on. All right, I'm back. I just got my beauty blender wet. So it's funny, I posted a a reel on my Instagram using this. Oh, that's too much. And I applied like a really, really small amount of this, and someone was like, why are you like only tapping it in your cheeks and not using like a lot of it? And my belief, I guess, with makeup is don't change something that's already good. Essentially, the way I like to apply makeup and foundation is to just really enhance the things that I love, and I don't want to necessarily cover up the things that are, you know, perfect. And so I apply the tiniest amount, and I apply it on a quite damp beauty blender. And what I do is I just apply it to my red areas, so around my nose, on my cheeks, and then I do like to bring this around my eyes. I find it really brightens everything up. And as soon as all of those areas are kind of really nice and covered, I will then start to bring it out a little bit into the rest of my face. But again, at that point, there's not much to spread around. So yeah, and if I need to, I will add a little bit more on my cheeks. Again, just like the tiniest amount, just to cover up kind of any redness. I find this does a really nice job at covering up redness while still like showing, you know, your freckles and everything like that. I find it looks really, really beautiful and kind of healthy and glowy. That's why I love this foundation. But I find that having a really great skincare base is key, and then using a damp beauty blender is really good as well. And just using a little bit. You don't need a lot of this foundation. I find if you use a lot, it looks just really heavy. But what I like about this is that it doesn't sit on top of my skin. A lot of people love the Nars, I think it's a reflecting foundation, skin reflecting, light reflecting foundation. That sounds right. Light reflecting foundation. A lot of people love that one instead of this one, and whenever I use that one, it literally sits on top of my skin. Like, you look in the mirror and I've got like a layer of makeup on my skin. Like, you can tell that I'm wearing makeup, and that never happens to me with this one, which is why I love this one so much. So once I'm done with that, I'll go in with concealer, and you guys know my tried and true, my Nars concealer. Now this one I like to use in a very peachy shade to just kind of, I'm gonna use this mirror here, to just cover up any darkness. So I will use the tiniest amount in my inner corner here. And this is gonna like immediately change my under eyes. Like, I could honestly just get away with only using this color. Someone asked me why I use 2 concealers on my Instagram, and it's pretty much just because one is for covering up darkness and the other one is for brightening. So yeah. And the concealer that does it all, it covers darkness and it brightens, is my Dior Forever Skin Correct concealer. This shade is, I think, 2N. Yeah, 2N. This is my perfect color match, so it matches beautifully, it brightens, it also covers up any dark circles. So I've been honestly using this one a lot as opposed to my Rare Beauty, but I still love my Rare Beauty. Someone asked me if I would recommend it, and I really do recommend it, but this doesn't cover up any darkness for me. So that's why I use it as a brightener, because I've never had it, I think it's too like watery of a formula to cover up darkness. Like, it's just not high coverage enough, at least for me. Bronzer, I've been switching between my Chanel bronzer. Oh, I'm gonna use my new one today. What am I saying, guys? I forgot. I was gonna say I've been in between my Merit and my Chanel bronzer, but let's try this new Laguna bronzer. I feel like this could be a little bit of a dupe for the Chanel, actually. Let's compare these two. Ooh, it smells like something. I can't remember what it is, but okay, this shade, I'm sorry, my Chanel bronzer looks gross because there's makeup brush little hairs in it, but that color, very, very similar. I feel like if you got a lighter shade of this one, it could be a great match. So let's try this out. And the brush that they sent me, let's check that out before I go ahead and use my own. Oh, this looks very pretty. Maybe I'll end up using this. All right, so this is their cream bronzer brush. It looks like this. I typically use my MAC 188. I don't think this brush actually exists. I actually went to purchase some makeup brushes the other day, and they don't have this one anymore. It looks like they have a 187, but I'm gonna go into a MAC soon and see if this exists, and maybe they've just changed the number. But this brush does it all. It's like a highlight brush, it's a bronzer brush, it does everything. But let's try this one here today. So I'm gonna try this. Whew, she pigmented. Okay, I don't hate the brush, but I'm gonna go back to mine because I feel like it just blends in way better and it's way easier to just control what you're doing. The bristles are also much looser. These ones are quite compact, so I feel like it kind of moves the product around as opposed to like diffusing it. Okay, it does look super, super pretty. It was a little bit hard to put on, and I can't tell if it's looking patchy. I can't really tell. I'm struggling to see. But the color is very, very beautiful. Is that looking patchy to you? Like, am I going crazy? I cannot tell. I think it is. Okay, I don't know if that's any better whatsoever, but I'm gonna just put my hair back. Okay, I think that's really pretty, but I can't tell if it was just the makeup brush or the product itself. So I'm gonna give this one another try tomorrow and just apply it with my brush only. I think that might look better, but it is really, really glowy and the color is very pretty. So we're gonna move on and do a concealer. So I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty concealer. Again, just to brighten everything underneath my eyes. So because I already concealed like the inner corner, I'm not gonna put any in there. I'm just going to do this. Perfect. Okay, video is uploaded to YouTube, yay. So after I'm done my makeup, I'm gonna quickly do the thumbnail, and then I'm gonna move on to some filming TikToks. I actually have been loving TikTok. I find like I finally found my way on that app. For the longest while, I don't know, I wasn't really enjoying it, but I found my way and it's been great. So yeah, it's kind of nice to just be a little bit more chatty, a little bit more like honestly on YouTube as opposed to Instagram, where I mean I love it because it's, you get to play around with music and timing and editing, but it is nice to just kind of be able to just be chatty and get ready and also explain to you why I make the choices that I make. Like I don't, you know, I don't choose a pair of shoes just for no reason. Like there's always a reason behind everything that I do, and so I find that it's nice on TikTok that I can say I'm choosing this bag because the color goes or whatever reason. So yeah, I'm using my Makeup Forever setting powder. This is by far the best setting powder I have ever used. My only complaint is that it does have, what do you call it, like it does give a white cast, like with flash photography. I learned that the hard way at my Dior event during Christmas, but it just like, it looks so amazing on, it's just truly the best setting powder. I love it. So I just put that on with my beauty blender. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to some bronzer. This is my new favorite bronzer. You guys know that I love my Lays Beige Healthy Glow Illuminating Powder in Sunset. This one is unfortunately discontinued. Chanel needs to like stop creating limited edition bronzers, and they did it again and I bought it. So future Sam's gonna be disappointed again, but this one is discontinued and I'm pretty much like, you know, hit pan on that one. So I went into the Chanel at the whole run through and I was looking at their bronzers, and they had just released this one here, but like how beautiful is this color? Very similar to my to this one. I think it's a little bit, it's not as warm, which I really like, so it looks a little bit more natural when I'm not tanned, but this has the most beautiful glow to it. Like it's unreal. It looks like you're wearing a highlighter without actually wearing a highlighter with this product. It's also the most pigmented product I have ever used, so like you need the tiniest amount. Like I think this thing will last me like a lifetime because it is just so pigmented. Multiple times I've had to like almost wipe off some of it off because it's just so pigmented, but it looks absolutely stunning. I've also been using this as my eyeshadow because again it's kind of glowy. See, my camera's doing that thing again. I'm so happy I got a new camera. I will switch to it after I finish filming here. Okay, that's the bronzer. So beautiful. Don't worry, I'm gonna self tan. I'm not gonna look this like pale the whole time. And then for eyeshadow, this is a combination that I've been loving, but I've been using this Dior eyeshadow palette in 629 Coral Paisley. So it looks like this. The colors are stunning. But I've been using this shade up here, which is kind of like a shimmery coral color, but I've been adding that to my crease before I add another color, and it looks absolutely stunning because it's just kind of like a little glowy, and I will bring that up kind of into my brow bone as well. It just looks stunning. And then I will go in with this guy, which is a little bit darker, and I will go again right into my crease. All right, so that's that. So that's my eyeshadow. Makeup is looking wonderful. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of highlight, and I am gonna use my V lighter from Valentino. And the way I like to use this one is, again, I'm going in with this brush here. Now this is a really weird technique, but I like pump a little bit out. Just gonna like brush the bottle to get some product on my brush, and then I'm just gonna go in on my cheekbones and apply that. And you can already see that glow is insane. So I'm gonna do that again. And we're done. Looks so beautiful. I love how natural my makeup has been looking recently. I feel like it's just so glowy and healthy, and oh, I love it. So once I'm done my base, I then go in with my Dior Forever setting spray. Again, like, look at how like low I am on this bottle. It's crazy. But like, my makeup is not done without this setting spray. It's just like, that's it. I can't go without it. So once I'm done that, then I will go in, and the last thing I kind of always do is my mascara. So I'm actually gonna go in with a new mascara today, and it's kind of life-changing. You guys are gonna love it. First up is eyebrows. I'm just gonna go in with my Glossier Boy Brow just to like tame my eyebrows a little bit because they're a little crazy as usual. And then once eyebrows are done, I'm gonna go in with my eyelash curler. Someone asked me where I got this. This was my mom's, and it's from Anna Sui, and it's super, super old, so I don't think you can buy it anymore. But it's still working, so I'm not gonna replace it until I literally cannot use it anymore. I've considered many, many times getting a new one, but it works so well, so I'm keeping it. All right, now with this Valentino mascara. So this is, I don't think it has a name. I guess there's only one, so it doesn't matter. This is a beautiful, beautiful mascara. The wand, just by looking at the wand, you know it's gonna be good. Oh, this mascara is just phenomenal. So that's mascara. Now onto lips. I'm gonna show you the combo that has changed my life when it comes to lips. I'm also gonna turn on my flat iron because I need to do my hair. The combination that has changed my life is using, I mean, I've actually done this before, but it's the color that's phenomenal. So it's a MAC lip liner and any sort of lip balm, lip gloss that you may have, untinted preferably, but I'm using the lip liner in the shade Strip Down, and I'm just gonna line my lips. I'm not outlining, I'm not overlining, I'm just staying within the shape of my lips. Just like that. And then I'm gonna go in with my lip balm, and that is the lip combo of dreams. So all you need is a lip liner, any lip balm. It can literally be whatever you use on the daily. It could be Glossier, it could be, I sometimes pair it with my Glossier lip oil. I literally just pair it with whatever I have on hand. This morning it was this guy. But yeah, MAC Strip Down is phenomenal. I also have Spice. Where is it? I also have been using the shade Spice, but this one is a little bit pinkier, so I personally prefer this like brown undertones in the Strip Down. I absolutely love it. I mean, it looks phenomenal just even on camera. So yeah, that's my makeup and skincare. I feel like I haven't done that with you guys in some time. So now I'm just going to touch up my hair. I have to finish uploading that video, and then I'm gonna film a little bit of content. Before I go and get my hair cut, I'm actually getting my hair cut today. I'll bring you along, of course, because it's getting long and unruly, and I just feel like it's not looking very healthy anymore. So I just want like a little trim, just to like, oh my god, my tummy's growling, just to like, you know, refresh it a little bit. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Wonderful. I think I'm gonna touch up this curl, a couple curls here as well. So many people ask me how I curl my hair, and it's literally as simple as like grab your flat iron, turn it, and that's it. There, all done. It's like the easiest little trick. None of that like wrapping around or anything. Just turn it halfway and there you go. Wonderful. Okay, hair is done. All right, I'm gonna get dressed and finish up some work before we catch up a little bit more. I also still have to go put on my Pureology spray on my hair so it looks nice and healthy. I am getting a cut today and I'm so excited. I think I'm only gonna take off like an inch though. I think so, that sounds about right. Yeah, okay. Anyways, I am going to go and get some work done now. We have a rare sighting of me in a white t-shirt, but I am just about to head out to go get my hair cut. I'm so excited. My hair feels so dry and just not healthy anymore. So I wanted to show you what I'm wearing because I actually quite like this outfit. I wasn't really sure what I felt like wearing today. It's one of those days where I was just like, it's rainy, it's gross out. I'm not feeling like $1,000,000, but I thought I would put on a good outfit and show you what I'm wearing. So this is what I am wearing today. Very casual today. I mean, I'm just gonna be getting my hair cut. So I've got a Ritzia t-shirt and blazer. I believe this is my new Margot blazer. I love it. I think they brought back a similar style called the Margot, but that's that. And then I've got my new Dior belt, which I absolutely love. I think this is the 30 Montaigne belt. Could not recommend it enough. Obviously a little bit more statement-y than the saddle belt, but I love it just as much. And then these are the jeans that so many people love, but unfortunately they're an old style from Zara, and we all know how Zara works. You buy it when it's released or you're out of luck. And then I've got my new Valentino rock stud bag. She is so cute and I thought it was like the perfect accessory to this outfit. So yeah, super casual. Oh, I've also got my Chanel sneakers to finish off the outfit. Now, I just wanted to make a comment about these sneakers because it really upsets me. Obviously, I had a great sales associate at Chanel. She was really nice, but I had specifically asked her if these shoes were either a core piece or new season, and I should have known by her hesitation. She ended up saying that yes, they were a part of their regular collection, that they would be re-released and more stock would be available. It seems like that is not the case. So it seems like these shoes are not available anymore, which is very upsetting because they are very pretty and I've had loads and loads of questions about them. It's one of the reasons why I bought them. I was like, yes, I'm gonna be able to get them and you guys will be able to get them as well. And that's just not the case. So it really upsets me that it seems like my sales associate wasn't very honest with me. And that's one of the questions that I always try to ask is, you know, is this a product that I'm gonna be able to share with you guys? Because if not, then it's just a bit of a tease if I'm just buying things that you guys can't get your hands on. And I don't know, so it was a little bit frustrating because I was really excited to share these sneakers with you and they are very beautiful, and it seems like I just don't know if they're going to be available anymore, to be honest. Maybe you can try buying them secondhand, but what can I do? So anyways, I'm about to head out, so I'm just going to grab a glass of water before I head out, locate my AirPods. I think, oh, they're there. And then we're going to go for a nice little walk, and then I'm going to go get my hair cut, so let's go. Alright, I just got here. I like speed walked here because I really wanted to pick up a coffee, but yeah, we made it on time. I am all done and oh, I feel a million times better, so refreshed. I didn't get too much cut off, but it does feel so much healthier and just better. I did end up getting a couple layers in the front, not willingly, just because I had a lot of breakage in the front, so we needed to even those out, which I kind of don't mind. I don't know, I think it looks kind of really great, but I am just gonna walk home now and have some lunch because I haven't eaten lunch yet. and I am quite hungry, so yeah, that's the plan. I just got home, so I wanted to show you my hair. I just got a little bit of a trim. Now I get so many questions on what my haircut usually is. Now I like to keep it simple, so I do a blunt cut, nothing special. And then typically for the front, you'll see that these pieces are a little bit shorter. Now, in an ideal world, these would be just as long as the rest, but I have a lot of breakage because these are the pieces that I typically touch up a lot with my flat iron. So I tend to get those kind of short. And so I guess you could ask for like little front layers if you wanted to do like an exact replica of my hair, but typically that's what I get. So yeah, she did go a little bit shorter in the front and I kind of like it. I think it's cute. It looks really nice when you kind of pull your hair back to have those front pieces. But yeah, she did such a lovely job curling it and I absolutely love it. I am actually heading to Ossington this evening and we're gonna go to the wine strip, have some wine and some snacks, and there's also a little great like Mexican taco spot there, so we're gonna go there as well. I do have to say, just a little update on the bronzer. It looks really, really pretty, but I feel like it really didn't last on my skin. I feel like it kind of washed off and it did move around a little bit. So I don't know, I'll have to use it a little bit more. So I'm gonna touch up my makeup and then we can go.